We're here interviewing our guest, Harold Melvin, and his Blue Notes.
Yeah, baby.
All right. I'd like to first of all introduce you to America.
Good afternoon, America. No, I'm Harold Melvin.
Good. Let go of the mic, Harold. And your name, Harold just tried to gorilla the mic.
Still, Harold Melvin.
You know the voice. You felt the power of the music. But behind every great sound is a name, often too forgotten. Before Teddy Pendergrass lit up the stage, there was this man, the mastermind, the leader, and the visionary. He helped shape the sound of Philly soul that was lush, dramatic, and unforgivable. But his story is more than just music. It's about ambition, power, and what happens when the spotlight shifts. Or what happens when you refuse to give up the spotlight. This story is one of soul music's most important and overlooked architects. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Harold Melvin. Now, if you guys love my videos and love supporting me, then I suggest you become a member of the channel where I will be releasing exclusive videos just for you all. Be sure to get that family tier so you won't miss out on these exclusive perks. Now, before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more content. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro. Harold Melvin not just a name and a band title, but a visionary who helped craft the sound of Philadelphia. While Teddy Pendergrass became a star, Harold was the architect, ambitious, complex, and often overlooked. Born on June 25, 1939 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Melvin grew up in the golden age of doo-wop and R&B music. Music was everywhere. It was in the streets, the churches, even in the barbershops. In the mid-50s, he formed a group that was called the Charlemagnes, which would soon become the Blue Notes long before they even tasted their fame. But success didn't come quickly. For over a decade, Melvin kept the group name alive with several lineup changes, getting them local gigs, and even within the time they had industry setbacks. He wasn't just a lead of the group, he was also the manager, the booker, and the driving force. In the late 60s, the group, they were still struggling until a chance addition changed everything. Enter Teddy Pendergrass, a drummer with a powerful gospel-trained voice. Melvin saw star potential immediately and pushed Teddy to the front of the stage. With Teddy's voice and Melvin's direction, the group signed with Philadelphia International Records that was led by Gamble and Huff, pioneers of the lush, orchestrated soul sound. The 1970s marked the peak of the Blue Notes, with hits like If You Don't Know Me By Now, The Love I Lost, and Wake Up Everybody. It wasn't just chart toppers, it was emotional powerhouses. Melvin crafted the image, shaped the sound, and orchestrated the blend of the heartache and hope that would define the era. But behind the scenes, tension was growing. As Teddy became the face of the group and the voice, the question loomed: who was really the star? The success of the group brought money and ego. Teddy Pendergrass wanted more control and more credit. Melvin, who was still managing the group and holding the name, wasn't ready to give that up. By 1976, the split was coming. Teddy went solo and he exploded into a star. His first few albums outsold anything the group had done while Melvin scrambled to rebuild. Melvin kept the Blue Notes alive, cycling through new vocalists and experimenting with disco and quiet storm sounds. But before the magic and the attention had faded, although the hit stopped, Melvin's role in shaping Philadelphia's soul couldn't be erased. He had built one of the genre's most important platforms, even though it no longer bore his name in the spotlight.
By 1976, Teddy had had enough. He decided to run a test on Harold.
He knew they were making money, and he would pay them peanuts. So he said one day he went to the house, and he said, "Hey man, I need some money." And then Harold said, "Yo, T, we don't have no money, man, we're broke, but let me see what I can do." He went back to his bedroom, and then my dad followed him. He looked through the keyhole, picked up the mattress, and he said it was stacks of money there. And he said he took a 100 bill off of one of the stacks, and he came out, and he was like, "Man, hey, this is what I can do." He said he gave him $100. And my dad walked out the door that day. He said, "I'm going on my own."
Harold Melvin passed away on March 24th, 1997. He didn't live to see the full wave of respect for his contributions that he would eventually receive, but his fingerprints are all over soul music. He gave us stars, he gave us songs, he gave us soul. And although the spotlight often passed him by, Harold Melvin was always the heart of it. In the story of soul music, some names are loud, others are written in fine print, but without them, the music wouldn't exist. Harold Melvin didn't just lead a group, he led a movement, and he left behind a sound that still echoes. Although he wasn't the star of the group and wasn't the voice of the group, you can't deny his vision for the group. Now, for some strange reason, YouTube is only promoting my videos to 20% of my audience. So, to change that, just make sure you guys are notified. When you click that notification bell, make sure the bell says all instead of personalized, so you will be notified each time I upload. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song from the Blue Notes?